So many of us Warhammer 40k fans would give anything to see a movie made of our favorite tabletop franchise. But the cost and scope of such a project would be almost too big for any one film studio to handle on its own. That is why you see fans that puts their heart and soul into these phenomenal fan creations, because they have no limit on time, creativity, and budgets. They can make these fan works to be exactly what they envision, no matter how long it takes. But hypothetically, if I was to be put in charge of making a Warhammer movie, who would be the perfect actor to play some of these legendary characters we have come to know and love over the 30 plus years Warhammer has graced this earth? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a question I hope to answer in a series of videos. But today, we are going to be starting off with the Arch Betrayer, the favorite son of the Emperor, Primarch of the Lunar Wolves, later known to be the Sons of Horus, Horus Lupercal. So today, we're going to compile a list of actors who could potentially play Horus himself. I'm going to come up with my own answer, but I want to hear what you guys think in the comments as well. So let's get started with our first pick, Vin Diesel. Horus Lupercal is very well known for the look he had after he turned to Chaos, which is when he went bald. Vin Diesel has got the bald head going, and he looks tough, he acts tough. He's a pretty cool fit. Until he opens his mouth.
500 street fights and you can consider yourself a legitimate tough guy.
I know there's a lot of people that love Vin Diesel, and he's a great actor. Just doesn't work for Horus. This is not the crisp, honey-like charisma that could convince you to flip a in front of a crowd. Vin Diesel is a good actor, I just wouldn't choose him for Horus. If you've listened to the Warhammer audio dramas, Ramon Tikaram is probably the most recognizable voice for Horus. I mean, he captures his essence in every aspect really well.
You have questions as to this campaign. I could see them on your face during the War Council.
I know your orders. I have nothing that requires an answer, my lord.
But you still would like answers, would you not? Questions are like that. They make one unsatisfied until they are replaced by fact.
The voice works perfectly. It's velvety smooth, and it's rich. It is very charismatic. He would work really well as a voice actor for an animated film, but given that this is how he looks, I don't think he would be in a place to be physically playing him anytime soon. Now, the next actor I'm about to bring up is very fitting for a very ironic reason, but I think another actor who could potentially play him is Josh Brolin, the guy who played as Thanos.
What should I say? I am.
Thanos also has that charismatic personality and the ambition that Horus does. I mean, listen to him.
I will shred this universe down to its last atom. And then, with the stones you've collected for me, create a new one.
And his face, too. I could definitely see this working.
I really appreciate that.
One actor that I see people think could play him is Bryan Cranston, the guy who plays as Walter White, or to you OGs, the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. At first I kind of thought it was a bit of an odd choice, but then I looked closely at his performance as Walter White, and I could kind of see it.
I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
I'll put him in the maybe pile. Now, this next person on the list was the one actor that I looked at and was the main reason I wanted to start making this video. It's a bit of an odd choice that not a lot of people really thought of. Ian McShane.
Maybe not.
I'll be honest, it's mostly for his voice.
Who filled my head with dreams? Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny?
As he is very old, and I don't think he would work very well as a live-action performance. But if this film was to be animated, my god, this man would be so good for it. Just watch this scene and tell me you don't see Horus and the Emperor.
I have come home, Master. This is no longer your home, and I am no longer your master.
Oh, yes, you have a new favorite. So where is this Poe?
If it was an animated movie, this is definitely way up on my very likely list. And lastly, is a choice that is very out of the blue. Rory McCann. Yes, most of you probably know him as the dumb guy from Hot Fuzz.
Hey, Biggin. Playtime's over.
But others know him as Sandor Clegane, or the Hound from Game of Thrones.
Your friend's dead, and Merentrant's not. There's Trant Tadama, and a big fucking sword.
He has a rough, gruff nature to him. One that really freezes you in place and makes you listen to him.
I understand that if any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth, I'm gonna have to eat every fucking chicken in this room.
With enough knowledge about the character and some time to practice, I think he could do pretty good as a live-action performer. Now, there are so many choices to pick from. But where to go, what to pick? This is a really tough decision. Ian. I want to keep you. You would do really well as a voice for the character for an animated film. But in terms of the live-action portrayal of the character, I'm gonna have to go with Josh Brolin.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
So there you go. First actor for my movie done. Josh Brolin as Horus Lupercal. This has been a bit of a fun rant type video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, please be sure to give this video a like. It helps tell YouTube that this is the kind of content that you like to see, and will show you more. Please comment down below if you agree with me or if you think someone else might do it better. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.